Is this working? Yeah, I guess it is. So most people use Claude like a search engine. They open, they type, they copy, they paste, and then they repeat the same process. They use it as if it was ChatGPT. And actually it is not. So you can spend half of your time setting context. Claude is going to forget the next session. And that's how it goes. So on and so forth. And you're going to lose a lot of time. So I tried to change that. And I built a setup where Claude has a team of 8 different specialists who already know me. They know my voice, they know my audience, they know my systems, and they load automatically. Let me show you exactly how it works. So a few weeks ago, I started this just on my own. If we come here, you can find my second brain. There you go. And as you can see, we have one folder called Personal Brand Brain, and then I open it, and then we have 8 different folders. And in these folders, so here we have the COO. When you open the CEO, we have about me, what I do, the CEO, the description, etc. Here we have the CMO, and in the CMO you can find my voice, you can find my audience, my positioning, the style of video I want. You can find the different assets. For example, here I put my logo, which is my first asset in content creation. Here you can have the digital marketing manager, which does supervision of what's going on. For instance, the carousel, how to create carousels, the assets in there, the manifests, the different ones, the skills also, because I give a lot of skills to my agents, the templates that I like. So here we have a playbook. So it's from Chrome, it's HTML. Here we have the market research analyst, summary, market research, the graphic designer, also the AI image generation, the PPT, for example, the graphic designer, here with the social media manager. So here I can put a lot of .md files, and this is how all of my agents are in one place. Each folder that is filled with files, it's filled with rules, it's filled with references, bits of how I usually work. Claude started loading the right ones when I asked, which is also a good start. But yeah, the problem is my files were just sitting there. They're flat, they're disconnected, and I have no clue who talked to whom. For instance, if I'm asking one of them to create a social media or LinkedIn post, for instance, I don't know if the CMO talked to the market research analyst, if there's a communication that was happening between the graphic designer and the content writer, etc. So this is what I was missing, and how the actual team was fitting together, I had no idea. So it's like having 8 specialists, each one is in one room and they're never meeting each other, which was an issue for me. One day I had an exchange with a very good friend of mine. His name is Martin, and he's deep in AI workflows. He's really an expert in what he does. And in just one exchange, he showed me the missing piece. It's something that actually was linking all of them together. So it's like each file gets a wiki link to the agents it depends on, and they started talking to each other. And it took me just one afternoon, I would say 3 to 4 hours to wire them all together. And now I'm going to show you how it all connected. It's like a huge network of neurons, and this is how I like to call it. And it was just incredible. So I'm going to share my screen now to show you how it all came together. I am switching to the big screen, and this, as you can see, is called Obsidian. So let me make it a little bit bigger. So it's just a notes app for markdown files. It's nothing fancy, but the moment you open a folder inside it, every file becomes navigable. So here, for instance, if you can see on the left, you can have the 8 subfolders I was talking about earlier. We have the CEO, the CMO, we have the digital marketing manager, the marketing research analyst, graphic designer, content writer, etc. So these are the ones that we have seen together. And the thing is, watch this. So when I open my CMO file inside, the rules I wrote, my voice, my positioning in it, as you can see here, about me, what I do, what I expect from my assistant, what I don't want, what the tools that I usually use for content creation. For example, I use Loom. Right now I am using Loom to film this. Filmora, which I use for my video editing. Remotion, which is a Claude, Code, Skill, 11 Labs, etc. And here are the related sub-agents to it. So down here at the bottom, these are what we call the wikilinks, and each one points to another agent, and that is what connects them. If you want to see how the magic happens, let me just Command G on my Mac, and there you go. It's actually quite extraordinary. I'm gonna click here because this is how I usually want to show it. It's like a time lapse that shows the different agents and how they connect to each other. So here you can find my voice, workflows. Well, let's watch this beauty. So as you can see here, it's like a brain made of my own files. It's like a network of neurons of different agents, different skills, and how they connect to one another. CLAUDE, of course, it's the powerful agent that has all of the principal ones. Here, when I click on the CEO, for instance, it can show who it connects to. It connects to the CMO, to my positioning, to my voice, about me. Here, when I click, for instance, on graphic designer, it connects to the YouTube thumbnail designs, the PPT, the reference 11 labs, the tools, obviously the CMO, because it has to consult the CMO, the skills, the style video, the UI UX Pro Max, which is a skill that I downloaded from the skill files, video editor as well, of course. And for instance, here, if I want to connect to the social media generator, of course, it needs the brainstorming skill, my voice, the content strategy, the content writer, the social media manager, and of course CLAUDE is the one that connects all of them. As you can see, they're all connected to it. So it's like all of my agents are live, and when I hover on any agent, I can see which ones are being used. However, for instance, when I click, as you can see, I clicked here, it opens directly my CEO agent, what it does, and the related files. So yeah, it's all just text files, and Obsidian just makes them visible. And this is what facilitated my life in knowing what's going on, actually, and how they are connecting all to one another. So thank you so much, Martin, for this amazing tool. Actually, it's really helpful, and it's really nice to play with those neurons. Really appreciate it. And I really hope whomever is watching this video is getting something new added to their library of things to do with AI. It's pretty fun. And if you want to connect, or if you want to exchange about any other tools, anything that you find interesting that maybe you want to share, don't hesitate. Cheers.